The Universal complex stretched over several storefronts on the corner of Walton and Rush Streets, just east of the Hancock Building. Universal Recording was built in the late 1950s by Bill Putnam. Later he moved to LA and created the United Western Recording Studio and the Uri brand of recording equipment. In 1990, the studio fell in hard times, merged with another company, and moved to a new location in the Loop. This is a tour of the old studio just as the move was beginning.
He'll show us how it's done.
Welcome to
the office.
Front office, the nerve center of Universal, the microprocessor of, if you will.
Houston Control.
It is. Command Central here.
Command Central.
Wait, you got to get the
Scheduling board.
scheduling board over here.
We got. How many years has this board been in use?
375.
375
Wow.
years.
That is
Takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
incredible.
Yes.
Ooh, nice.
Alphabetically arranged, at least on Plutar, alphabetically arranged mailbox. Please introduce yourself, office staff.
My name is Foot Kirkpatrick, and this is my friend and assistant,
Hi.
Lorraine Salomon.
Introduce yourself.
Introduce yourself, Rose.
Hi, I'm Rose. I've been here a long time.
And
Atari computer that like Byron Pretend City can use.
Atari computer. Atari.
Guys, we'll run the track car. Do you want me to run it with you on the piano? Yeah, on the piano?
The acid dip bam bams or the slow song.
All right, this is Studio A, as Foot would say, the flagship of the Universal Empire. This is the ante room where the clients come and make their phone calls. This is the control room, sporting a Neve Vintage Series. This room is 32-track digital, 24-track analog, and a host of other peripheral gear which can be stacked up upon everything around. Over here we have the Synclavier, sporting the new Mac 2 front end. Digital 2-track. As we see through the glass out here, one of the finest rooms in the city, home of many famous recordings featuring such artists as Duke Ellington, Weather Report, and Stan Kenton.
Oh, and Frank Sinatra too.
Frank Sinatra, and also we've had as many as 75 members of the Chicago Symphony here in symphonic fashion.
How did it obtain this beautiful brown color?
This has been here since 1958, at which point it was in vogue in those days.
Oh, don't forget the quad speakers.
Yeah, the quads are.
As this
of
is a
utmost
quad
importance.
board. You recall quad from the 70s?
At a time, we actually did mix a quad thing in here.
All four speakers.
We did. Had a guy, that's where that big pan pot in the back there comes from, that joystick.
Quarter-inch patch fields.
You have selections on the, via the buttons, you have selections for noise reduction not, two types, Dolby and DBX.
DBX.
And two tape machines. There's a 16 buses on the Neve, and you have your choice of two multi-track tape machines. After it gets up to 16, it repeats. 17 is 1 and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
It's swell.
Here we have a true bit of history. This is what a floppy disk used to look like yesterday. This is the next generation of floppy, somewhere along around the early 80s. And here we have not so floppy disk. You gotta hit a button on the knee cam.
I know. See, the problem is we're not talking. Here, the DCAM is failing.
The world famous John Schmidt keyword reset.
Hey, I put that in there.
Well, now. See, the problem is it's not talking. This is doing like it was doing.
Well, there we have a perfect
Perfect
example
example
of the knee cam.
Watch it swivel. Notice. Studio A. Lots of stands. Going on microphones. All set up and raring to go. It's organ.
The famous Drum Motel.
Drum
Drum Motel. Yeah.
Drummers go in, they don't come out. Did you point out the beautiful curtains, the screen, the projection windows? Those are projection windows. That used to be where the old control room was up there. For the,
We also have Mammoth Cave in here.
the rock motif singer cave.
Each solder joint carefully put together. Carefully soldered. Lovely trees, Christmas trees. Swivel. Even swivel.
Oh, hi! How's it going? Welcome to Studio B.
Yeah. Well, we're busy kind of taking it apart right now.
You're seeing the Studio B carnage right now.
All the peripheral gear that's portable, the PPG, the portable peripheral gear,
Peripheral gear.
is was here,
Well,
but
it used
no
to be
longer.
here. No longer sits here. There's patch points here. This is the rack-mounted gear, the stuff that stays in there all the time. This is our 32-track Mitsubishi digital machine. And
MCI.
it plugs in the wall there, which we're getting rid of this hideous panel, but it's better than what we have, like, say, for example, in A.
Well, no panel at all.
Better.
An SSL console that is now powered down, so you don't
Totally
get to see
powered
the
down. Don't find little
nifty
fun screens on
computer
it.
graphics or anything, but it's up there, and there's SSL console.
John,
And out there,
the guy in
there's
charge
our,
of the,
there's our studio, and there's John on the way in here. So this is Studio B. It's awfully dark. Hopefully the new studios will have much lighter walls. Anyway, we'll see you the next time around. Maybe we'll show you the bowels of Universal next time through. This is the Studio B studio portion of Studio B. This is the I just knocked over coffee. Oh well. This is the hard live end. This is a live end dead end studio. This is the hardwood floor live end.
Hi, it's us again.
We're John and John. We do all the work around here.
They do all the work. I just
talks.
talk a lot.
Babbles.
And moving back through the studio, as you move back, you'll notice we move to the carpeted portion, a little bit deader portion of the studio. We have the drummer's booth, the kind of open air drummer's booth. And as you swing around to the right, windows in the projection room. Continuing around is the
What's this rack here?
This is the SSL computer. This goes with that SSL console you saw in there. This is used to be in the closet over there, but this is no longer. Since we're taking this out tomorrow, Anyway, the console, the power supply, or the computer, the power supplies, more power supplies, a couple speakers, spare timpani drum, the vocal booth. This is the vocal overdub booth where they do overdubs.
Let's step inside.
And let's step inside. So, come on in. Come on in. This is the vocal overdub booth with the lights in burnout mode. This is a
glare-free view.
A glare-free view, three-angle glass. But this is the studio listen mic. This is a listen mic built into the wall. Yes. I'm here in the bass trap. This is the stairwell behind Studio C. Anyway, this is the bass trap. That's what. Now,
Hi, we're back.
oh look, it's our traveling camera tour. This is Studio C, and
Studio
welcome
C.
to it.
This is it.
This is a beautiful room. It's one of the smaller music rooms. This way they can do demos here and still get all the fun giz from Universal.
This incorporates the same wall treatment as in A and K.
And K, kind of the
And we
early
have the
burlap
board.
wood thing with big board ceiling tile. In Studio C, we have a biamp board with the Universal monitor section. This is a custom done by Universal Recording Corporation tech staff, and I believe if we're lucky, yes,
Ooh,
there it is for
look
you.
at that.
This is cutting edge technology.
Heavy-duty
we're
stuff
revealing
happening
all
here.
our secrets now to the entire world.
Close it up, Greg. Come on, quickly close it up.
It's a 4 chip unit. Mostly it's a lot of pots. And
That's about all it
that's how
is.
we build it. And it has a biamp board, 16x4.
Come over closer, you can see all the outboard gear we have over here.
The outboard gear in the horizontal rack, kind of a cutting edge thing, and universal first, I'm sure.
Yeah, but
the
it's-
horizontal rack.
It's very lovely how the
Yes.
cables just fly on over.
Yes. This
Not
way,
being
all
able
the
to
cigarette
see.
ashes can fall directly into the jacks rather than trying to make their way through the ears.
Yep.
This is the last tape machine Ampex ever made.
Oh, it's a hideous
Last audio
unit
machine.
too. It was made in Mexico.
What's the
And,
model?
and if you can figure out
APR 800.
you can figure out the tape path without looking at the picture.
Yeah,
You're doing pretty
You're
good.
a better man than I can get in. Around here, we have a very nice machine, actually, and it's kind of surprising to find it here. It's a 16-track Otari machine.
Mhm.
The dumb thing about it is it only has one one repro level, so you got to either align it for 30 or 15.
So, that is a bad feature.
But anyway,
the DBX units
the
down here that one always distorts.
DBX
for some reason that no one could ever figure out why.
It's the continually changing, distorting channel.
It always switches between 13
and 14 and 15 to 16. It's one of those four.
So
you can count on it. Anyway,
we're not quite sure.
Couple pull tags and a mono machine, a 440 mono machine, and then some of our fun Rev 7 peripheral gear things.
Oh, the Uris.
And the Uris. Oh, this is equipped with Uris as well. This is true. And this is actually one of the more popular sounding rooms.
And this is the special cutout we made for television that never ever went in.
And there it is, our video monitor. Anyway, the big wooden U, it's not golden, but anyway. We'll move out into the studio. I can give you a little tour of what it looks like out there. We'll talk to you then. We're in the studio now. Up here you'll note the adjustable acoustics for this room. This used to have curtains on it. No, I'm lying. These are again the nifty hanging microphone stands. In this room we have acoustic treatment of wall panels, about 4 to 6 inches worth of wall panels with acoustic treatment. Also available to you for your use is a 6-foot Steinway. The Persian rug. This is the Studio C Persian rug. It's been around for years. It just gets that perfect sound. It's kind of like a tube amp, you know. It gets that Persian rug sound. In here, one of our floating Synclavier and a pair of Altec speakers for the studio monitor. The Synclavier is kind of it floats between here and Studio A. Although the production engineers say they want to use it, they never seem to roll it in back there. Hopefully, we'll remedy that in the new place. We're going to the Synclavier room, John.
With our host Dave Gerbosi.
With our host Dave Gerbosi. Dave, are you there?
Dave.
Dave.
He's not here.
Dave is not here.
Oh.
And
with your host
to the Synclavier room with
Dave
your
Gerbosi.
host Dave Gerbosi. And welcome to Dave Gerbosi Synclavier.
Good morning.
Dave, tell us about this room here.
This room? Well, soon this room will be 6 feet under.
Well, for now.
You look like it breaks your heart.
Tell us what's in here.
This is our Synclavier room, built
Tell us all the
specifically
beautiful speed
for
features.
and designed around the magnificent Synclavier. Sort of a bus configuration we went for here. I drive the bus. Passengers sit back here. 24-track, 32-track digital, 4-track direct-to-disc. The second direct-to-disc.
Gotta open the doors.
Made. The second.
Count them. 2, 1, 2. The first one was for the factory, I'm sure.
I wish you could feel the air conditioning here. It's
It's cold.
It's
Needs sensor
quite
mount,
cold.
You know? And then the Synclavier tower, the computer brains of the Synclavier musical audio system.
Yeah.
Yes, there you go.
A U-matic.
This room is a U-matic VCR. Set recorder,
So
Studer
cold in
4-track.
there that
Oh, I'm just
So cold. We have
Studer
the
4-track.
recent edition Studer 4-track.
Yay, Studer.
Nice,
Studer
nice.
4-track.
Is it
Yeah,
nice?
Studer
We like
4-track.
that. We like that.
The Synclavier keyboard as well as the Synclavier terminal also highlight the room. Again, an ATR 4.
Can't read a thing it
Cheddar.
So here we'll go for cool graphics then.
Oh,
Okay.
ooh.
Zoom in on that.
Ooh. Ooh, it's the new one, huh?
It includes the new Raven Harrison solid state logic
That's right.
board.
It's a hybrid console.
Hybrid
You know,
console,
it sounds much better now that we put that sticker on.
Yes, the Raven Harrison solid state logic board, yes. Round to the right are the patch bay, the remote controls, and then the peripheral bay.
Purple Bay.
Including such features as a
TIAC,
cassette
DEX,
deck.
160, compressor limiter, and a Yamaha.
And a Symmetrix TI-101 telephone.
Sorry.
You know, this room is
The box.
not furnished in early burlap, which is kind of an improvement over
It
the
is.
other
This
rooms.
was
It was one of our more recent rooms, and
Has a nice view of
we'll have
outside.
some nice walls like this in the new place, and from there you can move around to the outside, and you see the second best view in the entire building. The first one being, of course, in mono edit.
Clever.
Tiny kind of a studio,
And
not really worth the bother.
in fact,
Seen
if
it
you did
on
walk
my
in with the
house.
camera, the lens would hit the other wall once you got in the room.
Yeah,
So
you just couldn't get
not much point in going in there.
off and on our
See you
way.
at the
Bye,
Dave.
Dave.
Bye, guys.
We'll see you.
Thanks for
Fun
stopping
again
by.
next time at Dave's Playhouse. It's really a shame you don't have odorama here.
oh, this is really bad, guys.
Anyway, moving
Oh,
on back to
God.
the back room. One of our finer studios. You can tell it's the back room because this one says so.
Quote, back
right
room.
on the door. This is
Greg?
welcome into the back room. Step up, watch
This
it.
is the back room. I know, I kind of feel a warmth in this room, rather than the other rooms with the nice wood
Yes, it's
paneling
It's treated with a little bit nicer wood and burlap motif.
and green
Parquet floor.
plush carpeting.
The green slash smoke colored plush carpeting. Our video sweetening room. Incorporates a 600 series MCI console. Of late, it's been pretty much a digital workstation room. In this particular room, video is the master rather than audio, which is kind of interesting
different
for an audio house to have a video master. Anyway, it also has a 1-inch C machine from NEC, which I believe we got for free from NEC simply because they lost the paperwork. It also has a 24-track MCI.
Yeah.
We're moving up in the world to 24-track. Fine ATR 100, a good 2-track machine, and an Otari 4-track machine. You're blocking the camera.
I'm sorry, Greg. I'm sorry.
4-track machine.
I'll get out of the way.
The remote, and you'll also note the 440 mono machine.
With resolver.
With resolver, yes, with resolver, an important feature there. Other than that, we have the overhead video monitor.
Which just recently had to be repaired.
Just recently had to put a flyback in. The Uri speakers, moving around to the right, you'll see the patch bay area and where we stack all the peripheral gear. In here at this point in time is cutting edge technology of a DAP machine and a turntable, a very heavy turntable. It's a pain in the butt to lug around from session to session. As well as the optical digital storage format, the CD player. The equipment rack to the left there, where lovely John Barrell is standing right now. Yes, it includes our amps, our shadow system, and several pieces of peripheral gear. Shadow amps.
Peripheral gear.
Peripheral gear.
Amps.
Lexicon 224 digital reverberator. You can tell it's a digital reverberator. It says so right on the outside.
Yeah.
This is a bathroom studio area.
Portion.
This is a TV, so they can do voice to picture. This is a TV. See, that's what that is, a TV. I'm sure. We have 2 pop filters in this room: the foam one on the Neumann and the beautiful, beautiful nylon pop filter.
You know, I could probably ask Mary to bring in some more.
Yeah,
if
you
really,
could probably,
really
if you
needed
wanted
to.
You'll note this not this particular one, but this style of pop filter was made popular in the Beatles videos back in the All You Need Is Love days. Over here in the corner, we have a Steinway & Son 6-foot grand piano. This particular piano, we can't leave the building with this. I'm sorry. The room was built around it. You can't move it. You'll note there's a column in the way here. There's a door that's just not big enough for a piano, and it's stuck here. I don't know what we're going to do about it. I guess it goes down with the building. Anyway.
We'll bring
Show
it
us
with
the fine drum booth here.
Drum booth with sliding
with sliding
plexiglass window.
Good. Leave it open so I can hear you talk inside.
Window. Inside here, you'll step down. Don't hit your head.
But we'll close it up for you. Keep talking, Greg.
Demonstrate the sound.
I'll keep talking, and you'll know how my voice just goes away now. It just vanishes. It disappears like you can't even hear me. It's really.
Wow, what an amazing soundproof booth.
There is on this side, so in case you forget, there's a big pad here on the door. So
Just in case.
Just in case you forget to duck. Unfortunately, there's not one on the outside. Here is the back of the peripheral bay. Catch the light there, yeah. I'm sure that helps 100%.
Oh, it is.
It's so easy to work on. There's a tree here that is half functional. Some of the stuff goes straight to the equipment. The other stuff goes to the tree. When you're troubleshooting equipment, you have to figure out which one's which.